The coaches are in. When you need a timely, transparent friend, tune into the coaches are in. Talking career, business, health, and wealth. You've got a friend now. Into the coaches are in. With authenticity, come on, let's take a seat and tune in.
Well, hello. We are the Coaches Are In, and we are back for season 3, episode 2, and we are excited to bring you our guest expert today and to answer the viewer's question. But before we jump into that, let's go ahead and introduce ourselves, just in case this is your first time tuning in and you don't know who the coaches are. I'm Dr. Sharita Weatherspoon. I'm the creator of the Coaches Are In. I'm also an operations strategist and alignment coach, and I work with Black women entrepreneurs, helping them to build businesses that align with their purpose, that bring them joy, and that build their bank accounts.
Well, I guess I'll go next. I'm Dr. Malika, and I'm your confidence coach, and I help you tap into your best you and then help you move with confidence on purpose.
Love it, love it. Well, I am your girl, Coach Allison, and I'm a behavioral interventionist, and I work with women who struggle with knowing what has them stuck, not stuck. Sometimes they think they suck.
I was like, that's new. Okay, that's new.
Who think they suck with that, and I help them break free without years of therapy.
Awesome. So we are the Coaches Are In. Yes, we do this show, but we actually have businesses in real life.
Yep.
We actually function in these areas in real life. So if you're interested in learning more about what we do, you can reach out to us, to our personal pages, or through the Coaches Are In page, or comment below, and we'll definitely get back to you. All right, so we are going to kick it off with our viewer question, as we always do. And this one, I think, may ring true for a lot of women who are watching this episode, because I know that we attract educated, high achieving women. And, you know, sometimes when you're that person, when you think you fail or you didn't succeed or it doesn't look the way you want it to look, that thing can kind of haunt you a little bit. So I think that our viewers will get a lot out of the answers to this question. So the question is, how do I tap into my greatness when I constantly battle the negative thoughts and reminders of my failures? And so I think, Malika, I want to let you take that one.
Like, ouch. Like, I know this. We know this, right, girls?
Listen, this thing is real. I think, and there's a few things I always talk about because it's just my niche. Like, that's where I go. But I think the first thing that you have to recognize is that when you're tapping into your greatness, that it doesn't mean that you won't be challenged. So, you know, the whole idea of I'm constantly battling with negative thoughts and the reminders of my failures, that's part of the process. You're going to be reminded. You're going to think, you're going to think back on, okay, I could have done this better, because you're moving forward. And so the idea is not necessarily that you're going to be challenge free from this thinking, but that you want to rise above and you want to shift your thinking. So you want to shift your perspective. I'm a firm believer that mindset is everything. I think the mindset or the mind is like the hub of the greatness, right? It's like it everything that you bring into reality starts here first. And so your thoughts are going to shape your reality. And so when these negative thoughts come to mind, or these reminders of the failures that you've experienced, you've got to quickly move into shift mode when it comes to your perspective. I think it was Michelle Obama who said, am I good enough? She answered the question, yes, I am. Right. And so it's not about, I always feel confident every time I'm in my, in my situation or in my career, but I'm making a decision that I am, right? That I am great, that there is greatness in me, that I will succeed, that I will be productive, that I will move forward. And so I think it's imperative that when you are moving towards like recognizing your greatness, understanding that there are going to be times that you're going to have these negative thoughts that come about, but you've got to quickly go into shift mode and decide, make a decision that I am great. This is going to work out for me. Um, I am going to be successful at this and not spend so much time. And I tell women that I talk to, this is the reality. You will come up, like the negative thoughts will come, but don't spend so much time there.
Mhm.
Right? It's like, we go into the store, there are some stores we run in and we stay, right? We look around, we hang out, we look at various things, we go from this area to that area. And then there's some stores we go in and we come out. And that's what we need to do with thoughts. Negative thoughts, they come and then we need to like, boom, you got to go. So I think that that's the one thing is the mindset shift. I think also focusing on progress. Because a lot of times the feeling of I have to be perfect or I have to get it right, what does that really mean? And so understanding that making progress, celebrate the small wins, take some time to celebrate when you accomplish something. Um, there's a study that shows that people who focus on consistent progress are 31% more productive. You're not going to be productive if you settle in on the negative thoughts or the failures that you've experienced. So I think that, those two things are really imperative, that whole idea of mindset, focusing on progress, focusing on being productive, celebrating your small wins, getting around. I think the third thing is getting around positive people that will really push you, having that growth mindset. If I'm not learning it this quickly, I can still learn it. And I'll do whatever it takes or the strategies I'll employ to be able to help me to learn something new or do something new that's going to help my business to grow. So I think those things are important. And I think on a daily basis, there are some things we can do. Daily affirmations. Wake up in the morning. What are you saying to yourself? What are you saying throughout the day? Um, I have a journal. I love journaling. Waking up in the morning, journaling, jotting down some ideas when they come, as opposed to ideas come and we forget, jotting down some things, some of your personal thoughts and personal feelings. And then the other thing I would say throughout the day is visualize yourself in your success. See it. You have to see yourself, and sometimes visualizing will make a huge difference when we think about um, our greatness. Visualize yourself in your greatness, your purpose. Um, Answer your calling. What are you supposed to be doing? Tap into that, right? And I think that those are some things that we can do, especially as women, when we're talking about tapping into our greatness. But yet, here are these things that are coming to challenge um, our journey. So I hope that helps. I mean,
That was
it's a
good
lot,
stuff.
but it is. It's real.
Yeah. Yeah. Allison, you have anything you want to add?
Yeah, I think all of the above. I always say D, all of the above, but I think something else that comes to mind is remembering that what you focus on grows. So the more you focus on the failures, the more it will be highlighted in your life. And I don't want you to skip over them. It's good to acknowledge them, because if we're not acknowledging the fail or the miss, or the area of opportunity, then there is no opportunity to grow. And then I would also say, like, really just practice some self-compassion. We are so hard on ourselves.
Mhm.
And I could probably guarantee you, whatever this young lady is sharing about her failure, I would probably say, that's not a fail. That's just a feeling. So just practice self-compassion, and understand that it's all a part of the process.
That's good. That's good.
That's good.
I think I would add two things. The first is that the reminders of your failures is really like you can be reminded, but what are you remembering from the failure?
Mm-hmm.
There was a lesson to be learned in that failure. And I think it's great for you to remember what that lesson was,
Yeah,
right?
you'll repeat it, right?
Right. So as you
Right.
move forward, you don't repeat the same mistakes or the same behaviors or whatever it may have been that contributed to whatever this thing is that you consider to be a failure. So it's not necessarily a bad thing that you have reminders, but what are you focusing on when you are reminded of the failure? Is it the failure itself or is it the lesson that you learned from it? Because
Mhm.
lessons are
That's a good
thing.
point.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
And the second thing is that like you said it, Malika, like the failures are part of the process, but I can like almost guarantee that your failures are like still successes in some
Mhm.
right. One, you tried whatever it was, you actually tried because a lot of
Right.
things that they want to do, but just fear holds them back from even attempting to go after it. So the fact that you tried is a win in and of itself.
Right.
You know,
Right.
whether or not you found success the first time you attempted it really doesn't matter. It matters that you attempted it.
Mhm.
Just really reframing and
Mhm.
deciding what you're going to focus on from the experience because you can choose to focus on the negative aspect of it and let that bring you down, or you can just focus on what can I gain from that experience so that it can move me forward in the future and prevent me from making some of the same mistakes.
Mhm.
And ultimately, you're great regardless of your failures. Like your mistakes and your failures don't take away from how bomb diggity you are.
Don't define you. They don't define you.
Don't define you. You
Mhm.
are still awesome regardless. There is no one in the world who is perfect. There is no one in the world who does
Right.
not mess up, who does not make mistakes, who does not have failures. It's a part of the living process. If you are
Mhm.
alive, you are going to have failures and mistakes, but
Mhm.
you are still wonderful and awesome
Right.
regardless of that because you are who you are regardless of your failures, just like you are who you are regardless of your successes. Those are just accomplishments. Like they don't define you either. You're still wonderful even if you don't have the success that you think you should have or the success that somebody else has. Just you as a person and who God created you to be is a blessing in and of itself.
Amen.
To focus on that and the lessons learned can help you just kind of keep those things in perspective. And that's really what it is about having perspective and not letting this one thing kind of overtake your
Mhm.
whole perception of who you are or what you can do or what's available to you.
Mhm.
And always an opportunity to begin again. You're still here.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. All right. So anybody want to add anything else to that? Or are we ready to go on to
I think we set her on a good path.
all right. All right. So we are going to move into our next segment. And we have a wonderful fashionista with us this evening. Nichola Thompson is the owner of Colastylzme Fashions and provides head-turning fashion for the everyday woman. She encourages and inspires women to love who they are and dress for the moment to gain the ultimate experience. We're going to bring Nichola to the stage. Welcome, welcome.
Hello. How are you, ladies? Thank you for having
Wonderful.
me.
Thank you.
Wonderful. So glad you're here, honey, because I'm hungry.
Yes,
I'm glad to be here.
yes. Thank you so much for joining us, Nichola. And I think I know Malika. She had a few things she wanted to ask, but
She has a burning question.
Come on in. Bring it on.
basics first. So we're gonna start with some basics first. Malika.
Yes. So here's the first question. So how did you become a fashion consultant? That's basic. Let's start there.
How? So we would have to go back. So growing up, I always love everything about fashion. I always found a niche, a trend or something that a staple thing. In college, I guess I carried that on, of course, in high school, but it became more prevalent in college. And it was just something that I always desired to do. And even after I graduated from college, I just felt like, let me step out on faith because I wanted to make sure I fulfill some of my dreams before I leave this earth. So I started doing my exploring. I reached out to a friend of mine who was in the fashion industry, and it was just happening from there. So, kind of doing a lot of research, some networking, and I just made it happen from there.
Wow. Okay. I love that you stepped out on faith and decided I don't want any regrets.
Absolutely.
And I love that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's a good place to start, knowing where you started and what kind of inspired you. But
Exactly. And so you have to, sometimes we get stuck on what somebody lays out for us versus the things that we, kind of that little thing inside you, like, oh, well, if I could, I would. If I could, and how did I know I couldn't if I never tried it? So I just decided that let me try it, and I'm going into my 10th year.
Awesome. That is awesome.
10 years.
But we know you can answer this question. So what I want to know, and I know everybody else wants to know too. So what is it like? What's these upcoming season trends? Like, right? What should we be wearing? How should we be wearing it? I know you're good with putting things together. So tell us about this upcoming season's trends and what should we be putting on?
So if you can see right here, just a little, but let me tell you something. Not that it ever left, but denim on denim on denim on denim is making a huge comeback.
Okay.
I mean, denim on denim pants, denim shirts, you always wear it, but if you can just see here, and it's just this cute little piece here. This is honestly a skirt, but it also can be a tube top.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll see later, and I post that you can pair it with some wide leg jeans. It's homecoming season. You can throw on a sweatshirt, some leggings, some boots, half shirt, button up underneath of it. So it's denim, it's patterns.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost coming back to that 70s thing. So you see here you have some things with some patterns. All of these things. So you have your warm earth tones, but you always have that olive, the burgundies, oranges, but with strong patterns and denim, and you can mix and match it all. I love putting things together. I believe layering is the best. Like you see here now, this is really a dress. It's a duster. You have always something that you can put on and take off at the same time, and that kind of enhances your outfit. And wearing something as much as some sweatpants and throwing on a shoe with a duster will accentuate your outfit. It doesn't look basic anymore. It's just a little toned up.
Oh, that sounds good, but I gotta come at you because sometimes I look at things in my closet and I'm wondering how to put this together. But so what would you say to the woman that says, I don't have anything to wear?
We all say that. So what I think women struggle with, or people in general struggle with, feeling confident enough to wear what they have.
Okay. That's good.
So you have some things, but you're not sure how to wear it and if it's going to look right, if it's going to fit. Anybody who listens to me, you can wear whatever you wear. Who's going to check you? So clothes, your confidence is pretty much what you need to wear anyway. So once you're confident about the things that you put on, everything else just goes in place. Like if you feel good about what you put on, you can conquer everything. Who's going to say, oh, girl, I'm like that? Go, girl. But I do. I don't care if it's checkers and stripes. If you got it on and you rocking it, rock it.
Love it. Love it. Love it. All right. Taking that advice. Noted.
I love that. She said confidence is what you need to be wearing anyway.
Put that on first.
Absolutely. That's the first garment.
Who's going to check you? Don't check me with my poker. I love it.
I love it. I mean, you ever watch somebody with, you be like, well, what she got on? And she ain't phased. by anything that
all.
you say, strutting down like you own that.
Yes.
You own that. That's it.
That
That's
is so good.
Fashion is what we sell. Style is what you make it.
Mm-hmm.
You create that look that you desire.
Yes. All right.
Yeah.
Hold on. We got to go to our closets. No.
Hey. And there's some staple pieces that you always need.
Mhm.
Multiple blazers. You have your traditional, your black, but then you gotta have a black with some piping on it. You gotta have some
Mhm.
black with some bling on it, black, blue. I love blazers.
Mhm.
You can have a sporty blazer, a crop blazer. A blazer goes with any and everything. It's just like a white shirt, a white button up, a black button up, a
Mhm.
blazer with any and everything. One night, I promise you, I was going somewhere and I had some sweats on. I had a blazer in the car, had a tank top on, threw on some blazers. I always keep a pair of shoes in the car. Honey, I turned that little sweatpants into, ooh, how you doing? How you doing? And if you want to get cute, throw on a hat, a fedora, a baseball cap. I'm telling you, it's about confidence and just creating the vibe that you want to be.
Yeah.
Again, who's going to check you? Sometimes you go in that closet, mix and match.
Uh-huh.
Pairing is also, and a set becomes what I love about most of these things. Like you start off as a set, you separate these sets.
Mhm.
So this is a sweats, lounge sweats. You can wear this shirt with a skirt, a pair of jeans, the bottom, put on a button up and a blazer. You have to mix and match.
Yeah.
I
You have
like
to mix
that.
and match.
Good. We won't look at our closets the same. Thank you.
Yes, yes, please.
I'm about to use these blazers. That's what I'm about to use.
Listen, and if you need somebody to help you put some things together in your closet, you don't always have to just shop with me, but you can seek out my support and services to come see what do you have and how can you put those things together. We put you a couple outfits together, last you 2 weeks, you can mix and match, and all of a sudden you feel like you went shopping.
Mhm. Love it.
Ooh, do
Okay.
you work with people remotely?
I do. I absolutely do.
That's
I
good.
absolutely do.
So you mentioned sets. Now, so I love a set. Things
There's
though,
nothing wrong with it.
right?
Yes.
You have to think of separating it though.
Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, now we're gonna venture out. We're gonna do some stuff.
Because then that set becomes multiple outfits. That's
Yep.
the set, the top, the bottom. You got 3 right there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The
Yeah.
top and some cute blue jeans and a nice little hat and
Mhm.
Listen,
don't play.
put a fitted skirt on, put a button up underneath of it, like
Mhm.
put a little crop sweatshirt on.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, y'all better come on and get cute. I'm waiting for that special day. Today is it. Today
It
is
is.
the
That's
day.
right.
I like that.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Every day on this side of the dirt is a special day.
Yes.
Go
Mm.
ahead and own it.
Talked about kind of like you setting the vibe or you creating the vibe.
Mhm.
And I think a lot of it does go to confidence. Like you might pull up something in your closet and like, oh, like I want to wear that, but it isn't what traditional style is. So then you begin to think, what are people going to say? And it really doesn't matter. If you look in the mirror and you feel good,
Mhm.
then you
That's
look.
right.
And that's where you have to start. Like, challenge yourself to step out of your comfort zone. Fashion is ever evolving. There's no more seasons, there's no more just colors or what you can and cannot wear.
Yes.
What
No
you wear in the
gold.
summer, you can transfer that into the fall. And most of those things you can transfer into the winter. And that's all about layering. So you have a dress, a bodycon dress. If you throw on a duster, put on some tights, throw on some boots, a hat, and a bag, you have a whole nother look. So you just turned your summer outfit into a fall or winter outfit, and vice versa. As long as it's not complete wool and you out here at 90 degrees and sweat, but every outfit can be transferred into something else.
Mhm.
Can we wear white still?
Absolutely.
I got some cute white ripped up jeans that would look lovely with the blazer.
Exactly. Ripped up jeans. And guess what? Put on a color blazer or a printed blazer, throw on a hat, cute shoes, or some sneakers, and let it rock. They your pants wearing. What you holding them for? What if the next season? What if the next summer don't come? You got
so good.
things that you want.
Don't save it. Oh, no.
That's so good.
Ain't no more saving anything. Just so you know,
No.
ain't no more saving anything.
Mhm.
Dress for the moment.
Yes.
That's good.
Dress for the moment.
That one print, I think it's a shirt towards the front of your rack.
This one.
Yeah, so I really feel like I had that print like my freshman year in college in a pants set, a set.
That's cute. You can wear it now. Where's that?
Listen, you can. So if you see some of these that people was going crazy for, I had them in white and I had print. Well, now it's a whole pants set. So again, you can separate this and it's cute and it has some details on the button, but you can wear it together or not. You can add a tank top under it or not. It just depends on what your comfort level is. You can wear this without this. You can put on a black blazer with the olive top or white underneath of it. Honey, you can do so many things. This about 4 outfits right here.
Right.
And the biggest thing is investing some good pieces. Everything doesn't have to break the bank, but once you invest in a good piece, you can transfer and it will last you multiple seasons.
Yes.
Multiple seasons.
That's good.
That's good.
Awesome.
Yes. I love everything about clothes. There is not too many things that I won't wear or try. What's not my style? Everything is my style because I'm gonna make it my style. You know, it just don't look right, or listen, no shade, but if you can wear a half shirt with a whole tummy, everything is your style. And guess what? Shout out to anybody who can do that because that's a level of confidence.
Yes.
Everybody does that. I'm not saying that you should go out there and do it, but also make sure that you know you're comfortable with what you put on. You do. Listen, as a fashion consultant, and I just say consultant, you know, I might not be the consultant for everybody, but I have changed some lives. At the end of the day, if I lose 5 pounds, I'm still working on my weight. Baby, the event is today. The weight is current. Put it on.
What you gonna wear today?
Listen, well, what if you don't lose? I see you 4 months later and you still trying to lose that 5 or 10 pounds. Stop worrying about the weight. We are the weight. It's not the weight on it, it's the mental weight that's why clothes are made in every sizes. I got from small, extra small to 3X and sometimes bigger. That's the weight. We are the weight. We are keeping ourselves from dressing the way we might feel comfortable because we still counting calories. Let that stuff go. Let it go. Put you some undergarments on, squish in what you can, and keep it pushing. And it's okay. Everybody don't want to be constrained. Listen, they don't mind the roles. It's all about confidence. That's the first line of outfit is your confidence. When you wake up, baby, what am I wearing? What am I going to look good in? But you feel better though when you dressed up. Stop coming outside. You know, I get it. Got to run to the store. Girl, you know when you run to the store, you see everybody.
You sure do.
And everybody, you be like, oh my gosh.
So I hope you don't see
conversations. Fashion make you feel good. Clothes make you feel good. It does.
Yeah, it does.
That's the truth.
That's right. And it should. It should. So if it's right, then you might need Nichola's services so that you know learn how to put the pieces together. So that
I love it. Absolutely. I'm available for everybody. Everybody, men, women, I don't care what it is. If you got the time, if you ready, you want to invest, I'm right here for you.
Awesome. So I have one other question for you. What is one trait or characteristic you think every Black woman needs to move to the next level in their life or business? I just want you to give me like one word or one phrase.
One word, you need a mentor. You need a mentor.
Yes.
Awesome.
You need a mentor.
Now,
you need more about that.
Yes.
Yes. And if you want to know more about what she has to say about that, you're going to need to subscribe at thecoachesrn.com, and we're going to send you a video clip of why you need a mentor and why that's so important from Nichola. So make sure you go to thecoachesrn.com and complete the form so you can get that exclusive content. You also get access to some other specials that we have for our subscribers. So I mean, I would love to continue going on.
I know, right?
Where's the time go?
Also, just y'all can find me on all social media platforms at Colastylzme. The website, colastylzme.com. And if you want to send me a nice little message, colastylzme@gmail.com.
Yes.
Look forward to
Yes.
Yes. So
This is fun.
yes.
I would say I got her on speed dial.
Right.
Miss Allison G.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just started following you. Okay, so I'm gonna hit you up.
Listen, I'm waiting. Come on. I love it.
Yes. All right, ladies. So if you need Nichola's services, Colastylzme on all platforms.
Yes.
Start living your fashion life today and every day.
Yes.
Go to the closet right after this and go pull some stuff out that you didn't think you was gonna wear and share.
And and guess what? Back in the day, get that outfit together tonight so you can be fly tomorrow. Okay.
Lay your clothes out. Lay your clothes
Let
out.
the wrinkles out. Get that thing together. Send us some
Yes.
pictures. Let us know how cute you got tomorrow.
Yes. All right. Thank you so much, Nichola, for joining us.
Thank you.
For having me.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. So that was a great segment.
I know. Don't you
It
just feel
was.
like rejuvenated?
Listen.
Like I always want to think about like going shopping and still got a closet full of things that I could just kind of go through. And
First of all, I'm about to pull out them white jeans.
Yeah.
Don't play with me.
yes, I'm ready.
Absolutely.
I'm ready to see
Oh,
you with the blazer.
Forget what your grandmama told you. You can wear white after Labor Day.
Yes.
Yeah. So this was good. I'm actually in the process of cleaning out my closet.
It's
And
that time.
I was telling my husband that I want to, like, I've had a habit of buying things. It's like, okay, you have two choices. Like this one you really like, but it costs more than what you really want to spend. And then this thing, like, it's okay. It's kind of costs less to buy this
Right.
the thing I really want. And it's not even that, it's not because I can't afford it. It's just like, why should I spend that?
Picking and choosing.
But it's just like, no, because you want it and you deserve it. Like, why not? So his response was, oh my God, you going to shop?
He's like, uh-oh.
Yes. This was really, really great.
Yeah, that was good.
This was good. Yeah.
Yes. So again, if you want to get the exclusive content from our guests, be sure to subscribe at thecoachesarehero.com. We do want to ask if you're joining us on YouTube to click the subscribe or like button here, so that you get notified when we go live. And then I just want to give you a heads up on next week's episode. We are going to be joined by Lydia Robinson of Scene and Action Productions Company. Our CEO feature. We want to look at the work that she's doing in the community, where her nonprofit, I think it's a nonprofit, if I'm not mistaken, is located, the work that she's doing with youth in her community. So we're excited about that. Of course, we'll be answering another viewer's question. If you have a question that
ask your question
by the coaches, yes, you can submit your question. You can message us on Facebook or Instagram at the Coaches RN, or any of the coaches individually. Or you can go to thecoachesrn.com and submit the contact form with your question, and we will consider answering it on air. And we never say the person's name who's asking.
You just got to be listening for your answer.
Yeah, so it will be anonymous. So you can literally ask anything that you want to ask. And if your question is selected, we will answer it on air. And if you've been tuning in for any amount of time, you know that we give you some truth-telling answers.
Yes, we come from the heart. Okay, we're giving you the real deal.
Exactly, and we'll share from our experiences as well. So we don't pretend to be perfect or have it all together. We in this thing called life together. It's ups and downs, and sometimes it's going smooth and sometimes it's rough, but there's always a lesson to be learned from that. And any way that we can help you prepare to move to your next level, we want to be able to do that. So I think that might be it for this episode.
That's it for this episode. That time goes by so fast.
Yes, y'all just need to go subscribe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go subscribe.
Yes.
All right. So we will see you same time, same place next week.
The coaches are in. When you need a timely, transparent friend, tune into the coaches are in. Talking career, business, health, and wealth. You've got a friend now into the coaches are in. With authenticity, come on.